Hey, what's up, everybody? Rich from Streak here, Hempstead, New York. Today we're going to review, these are the reverse He Got Game 13s. This shoe is releasing this Friday, January 11th, 2020. Box is $190, color is black, gym red, white. Got the nice silver box there. We'll use this one for review. Just a brief history of the shoe. It originally comes out in 97, 98. It's a Tinker Hatfield shoe. It got its theme for Mike. He was known as like the Black Cat, on the court. So it was one of his nicknames. So they made this after a Black Panther resemblance of it. That's where it's got this theme. You've got this little cat eye here and this hologram here where the Jumpman is. These are the indentions. Excuse me, I have the whisker a little cold. Of the whiskers here on the side panel, and then you got the paw print with another hologram right there for the bottom. So that's where the theme comes from. Like I said, these are the He Got Game reversed colorways. You know what? Again, when I first saw them online, I was just looking at some brief pictures of them. I didn't think I was going to like it with this 3M here. I didn't know how this 3M was going to come off. It was going to look a little too cheesy looking, but I tell you, it's a good combination. Let me get my glasses on. Let's see a little better. You know how I know it is 3M, but it kind of looks like a real smooth leather, which that to me makes the whole shoe. If this was more of that 3M material, I think the shoe wouldn't have looked nice at all. But this is perfect. Got the little pearlized here in the midsole here too. But yeah, I think that saved the shoe a lot. It's still got the nice tumbled leather around the toe box, the side. Everything else about the shoe is nice. It's a lot of white, but like since they did the white this way with that 3M, it gave it that matte finish, almost where it could be a smooth leather. It saved the shoe, I think. Like I said, it's a good-looking shoe. The 13 it's been a good shoe, and anytime you put white, black, and red together, it's always, you really can't go wrong with it. But yeah, so that's the carbon fiber plate to show you that there. But I think that's probably the most important thing about this shoe, is that saving grace of that white, how they played that material there. But anyway, so you got your little Jordan right there, symbol. You got your Jumpman right there in border with the circle. And the side is the red Jumpman inside. Yeah, so it's a nice looking shoe. Like I said, of course, these are easy as hell to match up. Only thing is, I mean, these Bulls hat match it. I mean, and a lot of them are going to go with it. I'm showing this hat just because of the colorway. I didn't have a Bulls hat that had that much white in it, and I like that probably better. Not with this team, but you know, if you can get that kind of color combination, I think that pops the shoe better than the ones I've got picked out. There's some white in there, but I don't think not enough white to go with the shoe. But I like that color combination better. But anyway, just wanted to show it to you. Oh, I forgot about this too. This is something just from a blast from the past. I forgot we had this out here. One of my guys have been working with me for over 25 years, Marcel. He found this in one of his sneaker collection boxes back then. This is actually the store's original flyer when we opened up here. I opened up in Hempstead in '89. Freeport opened up in 1988, the year before. That's you can see my other location down here on the bottom, 70 South Main Street, Freeport. This is actually the flyer that we opened up. I can't believe how well the paper, kept for all these years. I mean, it's '89, so it's 30 years. Yeah, we opened up, I think it was August of '89. So yeah, it's over 30 years, but it's I don't know, just look at everything, like especially all the Calvin Klein, Levi's Champion, but Kotler. Kotler's not even around. I mean, New Star, Pierre Cardin, AJ's, Bill Blast, and many more. Yeah, Nike, Reebok was huge back then. I mean, Reebok was right next to Nike. There was no really difference between Nike and Reebok there. In fact, Reebok was almost going to beat them out. Reebok didn't change that vector on the side of the shoe, which I told them back then. I think they would have been stronger, but that's beside the point. Let's say LA Gear was super strong, believe it or not, back then. Avia, and also even down here, look, Wilson Sneakers used to sell. And I used to sell that Wilson Predator. I'm going back. It had big, giant braces around it. It was an expensive shoe, but it was built where you couldn't twist your ankle. But just look at that, had that little thing in there. But then in the back here, so we made the Street Gear Arena. So in the back of my store, I had Eddie Gold's caps back there. I had hair cutting, I had a jewelry department. Yeah, we've tried to make because we originally came from the Coliseum in Jamaica, so I tried to make that out here. But yeah, it was just pretty cool to find this old flyer of this kind of old heritage of the store. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Grand opening special, like I said. What would I say? Regular size Wilson basketball with purchase of 2 pairs of Wilson sneakers. Yeah, the Wilson shoes would sell then. Back then, a lot of different brands would sell. Now, of course, it's just a Nike dominant market out there. But yeah, but years ago it was, I mean, a lot of brands sold, so that was a little bit different back then. But anyway, just thought I'd just give you a little piece of history here, but I thought it was pretty cool how it stayed so intact for all those years. So we framed it. So you actually had to put a girl's name on the bottom. I forgot, Tiffany's name, something like that was on the back of it. That's why he kept it, for that girl's phone number. But anyway, just a blast out of the past. Anyway, so like I said, these are the 13s. Reverse, you got games. Yeah, only a couple shoes have come in. Hasn't been that many shipping. I think a lot of new stuff's going to start coming out in the next week or two. There wasn't that many new shipments coming in, but they're going to, 2020 is going to start, so we'll get a lot more in. I showed you a couple of different colors on this shoe, but this is a newer color that I did get in since my last review. I think the last review was that, I think it was the Winterized 4, so that's probably been a month already, so there's not that many Jordans that have been coming out for us. But anyway, I showed you two colors. This is a cool color. In fact, you want to pop over here just real fast. I got a nice suit, and this is a brand new suit by Nike. Right there, goes really well with it. There's a lot of stuff that matches up and correlates with each other, but that's a cool look there, just to show you something different. Anyway, so these are 100. Nice shoe. This is a Gore-Tex gum bottom. These are a little expensive because of that Gore-Tex. Anytime you use that Gore-Tex, they got to get paid for that name and that material. These are 150, but it's a nice winter color for that. And these are the 270s. I've showed you a lot of color in 270s. I probably showed you the all red before, way back when they first came out, but they just came back in again. They're 150 each. This is a nice clean one too. They're white and black. Just 150 for those. 270's been a good hit. This is the new shoe. I showed you two colors last time. This is that 720 818. It's a little bit different from the other 720s that had come out. To me, this is a much more comfortable shoe, and every time guys try it on, they love it. This one looks like a Spider-Man shoe. The colorways on that, there's a really cool colorway with a bright red like that. But these are 190. But good-looking shoe, and that shoe, when guys get on the feet, they love it. So it fits very well. So that's that. Yeah. So I guess you can take your last look over here at you got game 13s. Even when you pop back over here, you'll see that the hats. Of course, this hat without that P on it would look better. Is when you come back and you see it, you see how that looks versus that. I mean, but whatever, this is a better look, but we can't use that. Anyway, yeah. So the next shoe, I don't know what's going to happen with those black and gold 6. I don't know, they keep on changing the date on it if we're going to get it or not. But I think if that will be it, or that all black 4 will be the one, probably the next one I review. But that's it. Take your last look. Streak, you're out.